Is a late starter at number 25 nationally. To cut a long story short, Spandau Ballet. Recently, Molly caught up with them in London.
Spandau Ballet, we hadn't heard of them last year. Really big this year already on the English charts. So who's going to tell us?
In London at the moment, there's a really big new club scene that's happening. People are finding clothes a lot more interesting. They're dancing to a lot of different music. You know, it doesn't have to be soul anymore. It's, as long as it's dance orientated, that's what counts. And we felt that there wasn't really a band that we could relate to in London. So the five of us got together and Spandau Ballet was created.
All right, Martin, what do you mean actually, well, what does Gary mean by club scene as opposed to?
It's just a whole new thing. It's more underground than it. Well, like last year it was very underground, maybe 300 people or something. But at the moment it's just coming to the surface in London. It's really exploding. You know? It's great. And the whole thing is just based around dressing up.
In London, the youngsters are sort of constantly looking for new things to do, new things to try out. Because I mean, if you stay with one thing for too long a time, I mean, you just get really bored.
It's one step on from the disco scene, which was like, it got very, very bland, very bland.
Right, Steve, I mean, the name is very unusual. Where did it come from?
Well, it's no relevance to it, really. It's just a good sounding name.
Right.
You know, I mean, a friend of ours thought it up actually. Spandau doesn't mean that we come from Spandau, we worship Germany or anything like that, you know.
Right.
And ballet, and we don't go around wearing ballet shoes.
Yeah.
It's just a good sounding name. I think it sounds very good.
Well, I must use this as a pun to cut a long story short. The first single...
Oh, you're the first person!
No, that's to me. No, Johnny, tell us about the first single and who wrote it.
Gary writes all the material.
Right.
At the moment.
It was just the obvious choice for a single at the material we had at the time. It's always been the first single. And it's done very well. We're very pleased with it.
It's the most immediate track that we've got, and it's a dance orientated, and it's purely dance, and that was the key to it when we got it together.